It's a great day for Blood Angels players, but we're feeling a little angry. Maybe it's the Black Rage? Horus? Alright, today's unboxing, we've got the new Blood Angels Army set, and it features a whole lot of Death Company. I am personally excited for this one, even more than our previous ones, because Blood Angels was my first faction. I haven't played them yet in 10th edition, but hopefully that'll change soon. So, some people like this box, some people don't, but at the end of the day, this box actually has some pretty crazy value in it, and we'll go over that in a little bit here. But let's go ahead and get it opened up. So, we've got more of the same artwork that was on the cover, but this one in full color. You've got a whole bunch of Death Company, and some aggressors in the background, as well as some sanguinary guard. Notice the wings. Anyway. And on the back here, maybe my lore is just not completely up to date, but I'm not exactly sure what this is. Perhaps it's some kind of librarian thing with the ram skull, but then it's got the blood drops, so I'm not entirely sure. If you know, let me know in the comments. Anyway, this is, unfortunately, a FOMO box, and it sold out pretty fast, so check your local game store, see if they still have one on the shelf, and don't buy it on eBay for too crazy markup. So right off the bat here, we've got some sprues that we've already seen before, and some sprues that we don't. But this one is your standard Brutalis Dreadnought. So we'll just get it out of the way now. One of the reasons Blood Angels players aren't particularly happy with not only this box, but the entire release, is that a lot of these sprues you're going to recognize, because a lot of the Blood Angels flair has been moved to an upgrade sprue. So this Dreadnought is just a Brutalis Dreadnought that you put some Death Company bits on. Same loadout, but different rules. But anyway, here is a new sprue that we have not seen. So this is Astorath. He's finally getting his plastic glow up. He used to be in Forge World resin, but now he looks way better, and you don't have to deal with resin. Also getting their glow up is Lemates here. This one was another great one. I'm pretty happy with this sculpt. The mask is a little off. I think the old mask looked better, but it wasn't resin, so still an upgrade. So yeah, most of the rest of this box isn't going to be too crazy exciting, because like this guy right here, these are your standard assault intercessors. If you play Blood Angels, you probably already have a ton of these, but this is the new Death Company. This is the direction they're going with that. Like with the Brutalis Dreadnought, you just build them somewhat regular, but the new intercessors at least have different weapon options. Same with these guys. This is your assault intercessors with jump pack. Same deal. Put some Blood Angel shoulders on them, paint them like Death Company, and they have a couple specific weapons, but we'll get to that. Those weapons happen to be on this next guy. So this is where all the Blood Angels flair lives now. Well, for Death Company at least. And that's also where a lot of the value in this box is, because if these are priced like they have been pricing upgrade sprues with the Dark Angels and the Black Templars, those are like $35 a kit, and there's 4 here. That's what, $140 in upgrade sprues alone? The box is $230, and we're talking GW prices here, so as far as GW prices go, that's already insane value in this box. And under this protective sheet here, it's just a plain Warhammer one, no art like some of the previous boxes have had. But yeah, this is the box in the box. Gonna have all your rules in it. I know it's just for protective reasons, but you could definitely just stuff this in your book bag and hopefully it wouldn't tear your codex and stuff up. But some similar artwork we've got on it. And then hiding under here, we've got our bases, tons of bases, and a new Blood Angels transfer sheet. So pretty standard, nothing over here. Alright, so it's hard to see on the white on blue, but you've got your just standard Blood Angels iconography, Death Company. They even have flesh tears, despite Gabriel Seth going away. But that's what's in the box. So let's take a look at that box in a box and take a look at our rules and data cards. Alright. Starting off with our data cards here. Come in a cool box with some Dante artwork on the front. Oh, and some Mephiston artwork on the back. Note that these are only the Blood Angels specific units. To get the entire Space Marine, which you'll probably have some regular Space Marines in your army that are painted Blood Angels, obviously, but you'll need to buy those cards to have all of the data sheets. These ones are just going to be your Sanguinary Guard, your named characters, stuff like that. But got some cool Blood Angels art on the back of them. We've got our new Dreadnought there, you can see, and some really cool red shiny edging. Overall pretty cool, very handy to have. Some people don't like buying the paper products. I don't mind them. If I could just get this closed. Alright, next we've got the directions here. This is where you're going to build your stuff. Can't forget our cardboard insert here that helps it from getting crushed. But yeah, the instructions. So, got Astorath and Lemates up front. And then, yeah, these instructions are basically going to tell you how to build all of the standard stuff, but the Specials Blood Angels option, you'll see there the Eviscerator. And then, yeah, just the Death Company loadout. And, yeah, little bits there to make this Brutalis Death Company. But the coolest thing in this, the Special Edition Codex. It's got the classic shiny iconography on it, the edged pages. They've been doing that with all the codexes so far, the Special Edition ones anyway. Or the ones that come in army boxes, I should say. Which is a shame that this one's locked behind an army box. But if you didn't manage to pick one of these boxes up, you might be able to find one of these on the second-hand market at some point. There are buyers that buy these kind of things and then split them up, or they buy them for the models and then sell the stuff they don't want, you know. Let's just get this put away. That's all your rules. I haven't got to read them yet. I did see that a lot of these leaked already, so I'm sure most people already know all the ins and outs of Blood Angels, but I'll get there. But yeah, that's your rules. But let's take a look at the sprues next. I should really get a better contrasting cutting mat for these videos, but here we have the new Death Company Dreadnought. I know it looks like a Brutalis Dreadnought, that's because it is. The standalone kit for the Blood Angels 3 different Dreadnoughts is unfortunately going away. The Death Company one is sticking around in the form of what this kit is offering. I don't know that they'll sell this kit separately. They'll probably just expect you to buy a Brutalis in the future and then buy an upgrade kit. But unfortunately that means there's no more Furioso Dreadnought and there's no more Librarian Dreadnought. But I suppose they have to save some cool releases for 11th edition. Crossing my fingers. The Brutalis Dreadnought runs about $80, so adding to the $140 of upgrade sprues that we already seen, we've got about $220 going already. So we first saw this guy just before 10th edition. He came in a special box with the Desolation Marines, the ones with big rocket packs, and the multi-part lieutenant that had the most customization options. I can't remember the name of the box. Strike Force Agastus. I looked it up. But yeah, has meltas, some claws on it, a heavy stubber on top, so obviously also being Death Company, you're going to want this guy up close and personal. But let's take a look at what's next. We've got Assault Intercessors with jump packs, but they're the same sprue as Death Company Marines with jump packs now. These came out with the 10th edition base Space Marine launch, so we have seen them as well. They do differ from just the regular Intercessors as far as rules go, obviously. They have different abilities, but they do have, on the Upgrade Sprue, you can kit them out with an Eviscerator, which is the big sword that Gabriel Seth was known for having. It's a two-handed chainsword. It's pretty cool. But the rest of your weapon options are going to be right here. You've got a Power Fist and a couple of different pistols. Let me correct that. There's an Inferno pistol that they can also take that is on the Upgrade Sprue. But yeah, Power Sword, and then just a bunch of chain swords, heavy bolt pistols, and jump packs. So, same with the Brutalis. You just take some of those special Blood Angels bits, you put them on these guys, paint them black, put some red X's on them, and you've got some Death Company Marines with jump pack. I don't actually own any of these guys yet, so I'm pretty excited for this. This box has 10 of them in it, which is 2 kits, which they're $60 each. So going along with our $140 of Upgrade Sprues and our $80 Dreadnought, and then 2 of these equaling a total of $120, we're looking at $340 already. And we've still got a few sprues to go. And speaking of more sprues to go, you've probably already got more of these sprues. If you're a Blood Angels player already, that is. If this is your first box, or you're interested in buying this box to start your army, you're going to need these. Most people already have a bunch because they came in the Indominus starter set, and Blood Angels, it's just a staple in some lists. But these ones, you get to make Death Company. Similar to how you customize jump pack intercessors, you just give these the appropriate Death Company loadouts, eviscerators included, and the same shoulder pads and charms and stuff, and paint them black and paint red X's on them. And once again, this box includes 10 of these guys, but that is only one kit of these guys. They come in boxes of 10, whereas the jump pack ones come in boxes of 5. So that adds another $60. We were at what, like $340? So now we're hitting $400 for just miniatures. We haven't even, like, we're not even taking account into datasheet cards and the codex supplement. But yeah, 10 more Assault Intercessors. I don't have the multi-part kit for these, so I'm also excited for these guys. I had, I want to say 10 from the Indominus box, which are a monopose, easy to build kit that doesn't have any of the extra weapon options. So again, this box is just that much more worth it to me. And then we've got the 2 characters. We got Lemates here on the left and Astorath on the right. These were both Finecast resin minis before this. I have the old Lemates model. I don't have the old Astorath, but now we have both in awesome plastic. If I can just get this thing to focus. And taking a closer look, we've got his Crozius here, his bolt pistol, his 2 shoulder pads. He even has his own little base. Yeah, this is how I think all Death Company should look. They have that flair that some of the new Blood Angels refresh is lacking. But we'll go over that once we get to the Upgrade Sprue. My thoughts and opinions on it. The only problem I had with this guy was his helmet was a little in my opinion, but I think it was mostly just a paint job thing, so we'll see how I do with it. But yeah, overall, I really like this model. I think he looks great. And next we have Astorath here. He's got his big ol' Executioner's axe with the spine for a handle. It's pretty metal, I love it. And his armor that is muscular, very Attack on Titan. I dig it. Yeah, again, his mask looked a little iffy with the paint job, but overall I really like it. Overall, I'm very pleased with both of these characters. I think they look great. I'm glad we got them in plastic now. And then we've got the 4 Upgrade Sprues. Again, guessing they're going to be about $35 each. So, tremendous value as far as, again, Games Workshop plastic goes. Tons of shoulder pads, a few weapon options we'll take a closer look at here in a second. And then we'll go into details about how I feel about this. But, first and foremost, it definitely is a lot bigger than the old ones. This is the firstborn one. There was one after this, which I have one somewhere. But, same premise, couple helmets, couple shoulder pads, a weapon or two. But we've got the Eviscerator there to the left, Power Sword on the right, as well as the Inferno Pistol there, a Terminator hand with the Power Sword, and a Chainsword. Then just a ton of shoulder pads, and some icons with the blood drop and the wings, little Death Company logos, and a whole bunch of charms. Not a lot of helmet options on this sprue. Blood Angels had some cool helmets before, but they are definitely known for not wearing their helmets, especially to show off these vampire fangs here. But yeah, this one has a ton of helmetless heads, so if you don't like painting faces, I'm so sorry. We got a Terminator helmet there, and yeah. I don't like this chainsword. It doesn't have anything Blood Angels related on it except for a tiny little wax stamp. Yeah, and then just some plain Blood Angel shoulders. Now this is where I might get a little ranty. This is the old sprue. It doesn't come in the new box, but you'll notice the shoulders on this, they're all unique and different. They might all be one size, but yeah, like on this old Death Company Marine here, the X's were etched into the shoulders and they had different icons and filigree on them. Their chainswords had wings and blood drops and bling on their legs and face and everything. Special power packs, all of their different weapons had some kind of angel iconography on it. This new one, it's fine. I think it does the job for the most part. It makes them come across as blood angels, but I can't help but feel like we lost a little bit of our character with this upgrade. But overall, I still think this box is awesome. It's got a tremendous value in it, especially if you don't have the stuff in it. The characters are great. The special edition codex is awesome. So overall, still a great buy. If the upgrade sprue is not so great, that just kind of makes you push your imagination a little bit more. If I can turn this Black Templar into a Blood Angel, I think I can make these Death Company into better Blood Angels. That's a video for another time. But for now, that's been the Blood Angels Army box. If you made it this far, I super appreciate it. Likes, comments, and subscribes are always appreciated as well. It helps us keep doing what we love doing on this channel, and that's talking about miniatures. Until next time.